EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Northern California and Levi's Stadium in the South Bay in Santa Clara, California. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the San Francisco 49ers.
Sanders set to kick off.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Jason Sanders has us ready for the start. And we are underway here in Silicon Valley. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Liking it. Here we go.
They'll run, and here's the rookie from Michigan. And a good start on the ground. He gets 8 on the game's opener. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard.
Here we go.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
That's complete to his tight end. It's Dawson Knox. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. They get 20 on the connection. First down, Indianapolis.
And the Colts, first down.
Cardinal. 6, let's go. Go.
On play action, Richardson. That's Tyler Warren, the tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
First down, Colts.
Cougar 19.
From the gun, Richardson. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he's in. What a drive. Tyler Warren. Touchdown, Indianapolis. That his 2nd TD catch of the season.
The extra point is good.
And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hours spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
And they're on the 35-yard line.
For an opener, Purdy to throw. That's complete to Moore on the right side.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 2. Throwing is Purdy. A short one there to Otten. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. Plenty of room after after that catch. Big gainer of 23.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
18, watch out. Yellow.
Purdy on first down. He'll locate his tight end, George Kittle. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another first down. Throwing again is Purdy. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
This one intercepted. He gets free. Inside the 30. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Indy. And that just adds to the start for this one. They walk down the field to get the touchdown, and then the defense joins the offensive party, Greg. Each side has scored a touchdown early on.
Yeah, and you just can't draw up a worse start than this, Mike. I mean, not only to allow the opposing team to go down and score on their first drive, but then to follow it up with a pick six. You find yourself in a big hole here early. Do they have enough to dig their way out?
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
35-yard line.
Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
He'll go back to McCaffrey on first down. And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yardage, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
They run once more with McCaffrey. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like you might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Third down. Purdy. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. It'll be a pickup of 10. First down, 49ers.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes. It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Purdy going to give this one to McCaffrey. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. And he's going to wind up losing yardage here, and that will take us to the end of the opening quarter of play. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2. Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. This a 48-yard attempt. Sanders' kick is good. And the 49ers get their first points of the game. They trail 14-3.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
Ready? Jeff Cougar 19. Ready?
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Come on, Warriors 17, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, go!
On second down, Richardson. That caught Tony Pollard. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and he sets up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
From the gun on third down, Richardson. He's got his tight end. That's Warren. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
6 yards.
A big one there on third down. Good for 26 yards.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Set to go now on first and 10.
Let's go!
In motion is Warren.
Panthers 60, Panthers ready.
On first and 10, here's Richardson. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up second and 7 at the Niners' 44-yard line.
Second down, they need 7.
Cowboys! Get it! 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles! 60 Bison, 60 Bison!
Out of shotgun, Richardson. That's going to be incomplete. Covered very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
That is caught. He gets the hook up with Rice. A gain of 17 yards. That's good for a Colts first down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
And that's a really heads-up play by the defender, Mike. Once he diagnosed the screen, he immediately puts himself in position to make the play. This offense just winds up going backwards.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Second time they've connected on this drive. 19 yards out of this one. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. They go right back to Rice. He's got it again. And the Colts are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. A gain of 11, and it's first and goal. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is first and goal. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Touchdown, Colts. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. That is a first National Football League touchdown for this rookie back. That is a moment, Greg, that he will cherish forever.
You got to hope he finds that ball. I can promise you, every player who has ever scored an NFL touchdown, they have that first one somewhere. I know where mine is. It sits right on top of my shelf. It's a special moment, and they're hoping it's the first of many for this young back.
From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Chloe and I'm
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
Get set, get set. Up.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And they'll get about half what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
You can just see the frustration of the defender. Did you see him get off the quarterback? He's like, man, hold that ball for 1 tick longer, man. I'm there to record the sack. Nice job by the quarterback having that timing and rhythm to get that ball out of his hand. You can imagine, he got close this time. That defender, he's going to keep coming, and don't be surprised if he eventually gets to him.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete.
Third and short. Purdy. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
Purdy gonna put it up again. This throw left side caught by Kittle, and no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 43-yard line.
They face 2nd down and 7.
Get set, get set. 21, regular. 18. Up.
They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, it's been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
On third down, it's Purdy. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Colts will take over here just shy of the 30.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
On play action, Richardson, nowhere to go. He is taken down. The Niners use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
In this defense, they find themselves here just trying to stop the bleeding early. I mean, touchdowns on each of their opening possessions of the game, and at this point, they're just trying to find a way to get off the field. So that sack, it came at the right time.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Let's go now. Bronco 80. Timberwolves. Cut 19. Cut 19. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready.
From the gun, Richardson. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Cougar 19. Go. 60 Eagles. Bronco 80. Ready.
They run it straight ahead with Pollard. To the 45. Still going. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 78 yards. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That's back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10.
Get set. Get set. 18. Watch out.
Purdy. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
At the 44-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. Our throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Get set. Get set. 21. Hey, what's the back on?
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Colts have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
We see this so often, they call it sudden change. So they teach defenses, Mike. This is a little predictable here. They teach defenses, if we have to take the field following a turnover or some sort of sudden change situation, expect a deep play, expect a trick play. It's just the way offensive coordinators call plays immediately after taking over the possession. And in this case, the defense was ready for it, and Falls incomplete.
They'll try to hit him with a screen. Still going inside the 20. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Throwing is Richardson. That is incomplete. There's no way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
Throwing on second down, Richardson. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down. Now whistles. Timeout, 3 seconds left in this first half. Bates' kick is good. And the Colts will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35.
Outside. 18, watch out.
The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And the strength on display, rambling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off as the game unfolds.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here's Purdy on first and 10. Going right sideline and complete. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Get set. Final rush up. Up.
On first and 10, Purdy. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And he'll be run out of bounds. That's a good gain on first down. They pick up 7 yards.
He's out of bounds.
Second down, they need 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
Third and short. Here's Purdy. A short one there to Otten. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down? That is hot. George Kittle. Touchdown. 49ers.
Yeah, this is not a big surprise here, Mike. You're down big. It's the fourth quarter. You have no choice but to go for it here on fourth down, maintain possession, and they were able to come through.
The extra point by Sanders is good. And the 49ers are able to edge a bit closer.
49ers 10. Jason Sanders set
After
to
the
kick
touchdown,
off.
Myers is back to boot this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Drive will start on the ground. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Right side, that is hauled in by Warren. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down coming up.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. A pickup of 15 in the air. First down, Indianapolis.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Richardson gonna look to throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being complete.
And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to third down.
5 yards on the pickup. And this
out of the gun, they give it to Pollard. And he will get into the end zone. Tony Pollard. Touchdown, Indianapolis. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Bates now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Colts will extend this third quarter lead.
38. 49ers 10.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. Yeah. And they'll show him the sideline, out of bounds, getting back to the 20-yard line.
20-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Purdy. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Ball on the 27. Here's second and 3. Shotgun snap to Purdy. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Keanu Benton getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season.
Nice job bouncing back there on second down. First down, they gave up way too many yards and put them in second and short. But now they can gain some of that back with that sack and brings up third and medium, and the likelihood of getting off the field just went up.
And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down. This brought in out past the 20. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. They'll go play action. It's Richardson. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Adonai Mitchell, the intended target. And it'll bring up second down.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
third down. They need 5.
Set it. Steady.
Out of the shotgun. Richardson. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball. And it is 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Bryce Berringer to punt. Returnable from the 17. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
It's set. Box.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Ayuk makes the catch right side. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 31-yard line.
On 2nd down, Purdy. That's hauled in once again. It's Ayuk. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
And the 49er 1st down.
Out of the gun, it's Purdy. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. He works free, right side. And he's going to score again. How about that for a daily double? The 2nd defensive touchdown he's scored in this game. Here's Bates for the extra point. He's got it. And the Colts add on to their already sizable lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Outside. Watch out.
A 1st down throw for Purdy. Left side, it's caught by Brown. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick 1st down.
At the 40-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Get set. Pump.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Back to Brown. He's got it again. They're going to work this down inside the 45. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
From the gun, it's Purdy. That is caught by McCaffrey. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 33-yard line.
Get set. Watch out.
Purdy going to put it up again. This throw left side caught by Kittle. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone inside the 20s.
That's another 49er 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Throwing again is Purdy. Right back to Kittle. That's another one. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked up by Nick Cross. Oh, big hole left side. Bates now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Colts stretch things out even further.
52, 49ers 10.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. And he's got it at the 1. Whoa! He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. Not much happening there, just a short game.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
3rd and 9.
Run around, up already. Do it. We're even paying attention. Yellow. Step it up. Yellow.
Now Purdy. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. Here's Purdy. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down.
Is a turnover on
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Check out.
They'll run it to the right. Here with Jacobs. Nice job pushing through the would-be tacklers. Gain of about 3. 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
So 2nd down, and they'll run it. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up.
Get it!
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 4th down and 1.
They can still pick up a 1st down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. That's taken in, and he's into the end zone. And 9, Mitchell. Touchdown, Colts. Here's Bates for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Colts will add one more onto their big lead.
49ers 10.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. Across the 20. They'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. First and 10. Purdy. He'll find his tight end. Kittle on the right side. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
It's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive. I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
Get set, get set.
First and 10 for Purdy. This one complete right side. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
They nearly connected on a big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Get set, get set.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. Forced out wide. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. It was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down. Again in the air for Purdy. And more of the same. Another interception. And the Colts are going to get it back here just past the 35.
On the go.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
They'll begin here on the ground. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
So this one, a win for the visiting Colts. They bounced back from the loss last week. Didn't put in a determined effort.
Yo, 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 yo.